I scrolled past a photo of a rustic mountain cabin, exposed wood beams, stone fireplace, wraparound porch, and I thought, okay, that's a $500,000 house. Easy. I was wrong. Dead wrong. And by the end of this video, you're going to look at every rustic dream home post on your feed completely differently. Because the real numbers are not what influencers and home building blogs want you to believe. Some of these homes cost way more than $500K once you add up the hidden stuff nobody talks about. Others cost a fraction of that. And the gap between the two depends on like 4 decisions that almost nobody makes correctly the first time. If you've ever daydreamed about a cozy log cabin in the woods, stick around till the end, because I'm going to break down exactly what these homes cost in 2026, where the sneaky costs hide, and how some people are building genuinely beautiful rustic homes for less than the price of a new SUV. Before we get into it, if you're into honest, no-fluff breakdowns of what things actually cost in 2026, hit subscribe now, because I'm doing more of these I was wrong about the price videos every week, and you don't want to miss the next one. Section 1. The assumption that got me. So here's where my head was at. I saw this gorgeous rustic home. Heavy timber framing, hand-stacked stone, big windows looking out over a lake, and my brain just went straight to rich person house. It looks expensive. It looks like something out of a ski resort catalog. So I assumed $500,000 minimum, probably more once you add land. Turns out, rustic isn't a price tag, it's a style. And depending on how you build that style, you can land anywhere from $25,000 to over $1 million. Same aesthetic, wildly different reality. Let's start small and work our way up, because the bottom of this range genuinely shocked me. Section 2. The cheap end. Cabin kits. If you go with a log cabin kit, meaning the company pre-cuts and labels all the logs and ships them to your land, you're looking at roughly $50 to $100 per square foot just for the kit itself. A small 500 square foot cabin kit can run $25,000 to $50,000. That's it. That's the materials. Now, that's just the shell. You still need a foundation, plumbing, electrical, insulation, and finishing, and once you add all of that, you're usually multiplying the kit price by about 2.5 times to get your real total. So that $25,000 kit can realistically land you a finished, livable tiny cabin around $60,000 to $75,000 all in, still nowhere close to $500K. There's a reason people romanticize this option. A true DIYer, somebody handy with tools and willing to put in the sweat equity, can get a turnkey log cabin home built for well under $100,000 if they keep the square footage modest and do some of the labor themselves. Section 3. The middle ground. Most people land here. Now, if you want something a little more livable, not a weekend cabin, but a real full-time home, something in the 1,000 to 2,000 square foot range, the math changes. A turnkey log cabin, fully built with utilities, finishes, and labor included, runs about $125 to $275 per square foot, depending on the company and your region. So a 1,500 square foot log cabin home, the kind you'd actually picture when someone says rustic dream home, typically lands between $185,000 and $300,000, depending on how DIY you get and what finishes you choose. That's the sweet spot most people building a year-round rustic home actually fall into. And here's something that surprised me. Log cabins are often more expensive per square foot than a standard stick-built house. A typical traditional home build in 2026 runs about $150 to $260 per square foot. A log cabin can run higher, sometimes up to $300 per square foot, because solid log construction needs more skilled labor, and the logs themselves aren't cheap once you want something durable, like cedar or oak, instead of basic pine. So that rustic equals cheaper assumption a lot of people have. Also wrong. Rustic can actually cost more than a conventional home of the same size. Section 4. Where the $500K plus homes really come from. So, when does a rustic home actually blow past $500,000? 3 things, basically. Number 1. Custom design. A fully custom log home where an architect designs every beam placement and you're not working from a pre-made plan, runs anywhere from $250 to $500+ per square foot. And at that rate, Even a modest 2,000 square foot custom home crosses the $500,000 mark before you've bought a single piece of furniture. Number 2. The land and the site. This is the part nobody factors in. Rustic homes love remote, wooded, mountain, or lakefront lots, and those lots are expensive to build on. Clearing trees, grading a sloped site, drilling a well, installing a septic system, and running power to a remote parcel can add $50,000 to over $100,000 before construction even starts. I've seen a well alone cost $15,000 just because the water sat deep underground. Number 3. The finishes. Stone fireplaces, reclaimed wood interiors, high-end appliances, custom cabinetry. These add up fast, and rustic-style homes tend to lean heavily on expensive natural materials, like real stone and hardwood, not the budget-friendly composite versions. Stack land, custom architecture, and premium finishes together, and yeah, you can absolutely land on $1 million rustic mountain home. That's the version that shows up in the glossy photos that fooled me in the first place. Section 5. The hidden costs nobody posts about. Here's the part that really got me. The sticker price you see online almost never includes everything. In 2026, here's what people consistently under budget for. Temporary housing while building, because most builds take 7 to 12 months, and you're paying rent or your old mortgage the whole time. That alone can add $10,000 to $18,000. Utility hookup fees, running water, sewer, gas, and electric to a remote cabin site, isn't included in most kit prices, and it can run $3,000 to $10,000, sometimes much more if you're far from the grid. Change orders. The industry average is that homeowners modify their plans enough during construction to add 10 to 15% to the total cost. That's not a small number on a $200,000 build. And with volatile material prices in 2026, most experts say to add a 15 to 20% contingency budget on top of your estimate for the stuff that always goes wrong. Weather delays, material price swings, surprise soil conditions. Most first-time builders skip this step entirely and then panic 3 months in. This is exactly why two people can look at the same rustic home cost guide and end up $40,000 apart in real spending. Section 6. Buy versus build. The twist. Here's a twist that changes the whole conversation. In most markets right now, buying an existing rustic-style home is actually cheaper and faster than building one. New construction nationally averages a few $100,000 and takes most of a year. An existing home, rustic or otherwise, you can close on in 1 to 2 months. No construction loan, no contractor headaches, no temporary housing costs stacking up while you wait. So if your goal is genuinely, I want to live in a cozy rustic home, rather than, I want the experience of building one, buying an existing cabin or rustic-style property on the resale market is very often the financially smarter move in 2026. Section 7. So, was I wrong? So back to the original question, did these rustic homes really cost $500,000? Sometimes. If it's custom built on a remote lot with premium finishes, absolutely, and often more. But the cozy little cabin in the woods that looks just as charming in photos? That can be built for under $100,000, sometimes well under that if you go the kit route and do some of the labor yourself. The real lesson here isn't rustic is cheap, or rustic is expensive, it's that the photo never tells you which version you're looking at. The same aesthetic hides a 10 times difference in price, depending on the land, the build method, and the finishes. And that's exactly the trap I fell into. If this changed how you look at those dreamy cabin photos on your feed, drop a comment telling me which surprised you more, how cheap the kits can be, or how expensive the custom builds get. And if you want me to break down another, I thought this cost X, I was wrong topic, like tiny homes or shipping container houses, let me know in the comments. I'm already planning the next one. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you in the next video.